Try not to unplug anything down here. All right, I'd like to go ahead and call this meeting to order. Would you please call the roll?
Yes, sir. Myrtle?
Here.
Eugene?
Here.
Mayor Self?
Here.
John?
Here.
Steve?
Here.
Mr. Mayor, you have a quorum.
All righty. All right, if you have a cell phone, we would appreciate if you turn them off or mute them for the duration of the meeting, except for the fire department. I understand your need. So, let's go ahead and review the minutes from the previous meeting, from the November 12th meeting.
Okay. Mayor Arthur Self called to order the regular meeting of the council at 7 p.m. on November 12th, 2018 in the town hall. The invocation was given by Don Hagel. The Pledge of Allegiance was recited by all. The roll call was had. The following persons were present: Mayor Arthur Self, Councilors Myrtle Van Cleet, Eugene Kiley, John King, Steve Brewer. Brenda Lowe was absent. The minutes from October were read, and a motion to accept them was made by Myrtle Van Cleet, seconded by Eugene Kiley. Motion carried. The financial reports for October were given. A motion was made to accept them by John King and seconded by Steve Brewer. Motion carried. Mayor reported that most street lights have been turned on or fixed, but that I needed to call about pole number 2, 11, and 18 that were out. The Children's Christmas Committee reported that the time had been changed to be 4 to 6 p.m. still on December the 1st at the town hall. Also, that all was going well with the plan. Mayor Self discussed the 2019 severe weather preparedness tax holiday email sent to us by ADOR. I was instructed to tell them that we would not be participating in this. Mayor Self read a letter from Jefferson County Sheriff's Office. It explained the attached check of $619.38 to the town of County Line. This money is our share from fees collected when papers are served in our town. Mayor Self also discussed a letter from Jefferson County EMA. He asked the council's permission to sign it. This assures us that Jefferson County Roads and Transportation Department will pick up debris from storm damage in our town when needed. The council was in agreement. The letter was signed. Mayor Self mentioned adding a couple more fire hydrants in the town. Once it is decided where they are needed, a discussion on this will be had at a later meeting. Myrtle Van Cleet asked if we could hire Talbert Lawn and Pressure Washing to wash our sidewalk and parking blocks. He offered to do it for $90. Steve Brewer made a motion to do this job, and John King seconded. Motion carried. Scott Mordecai asked the mayor if the town could change the front door lock to a digital lock. This would make it easier for the Blount and Jefferson County deputies to access the building for a rest stop. Discussion was had, and Mayor Self is to get figures on that. This was tabled for the next month. At 7:55 p.m., a motion to adjourn the meeting was made by Myrtle Van Cleet and seconded by Steve Brewer. Motion carried. Meeting adjourned. Respectfully submitted. Brenda Philpott, Town Clerk Lucy Kiley, Assistant. I don't really know how to sign that, but I hope that's sufficient, because I know she is still the guess
Yes.
she's still the official town clerk.
That's fine,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
I have, need to make one change
Okay.
under new business, second paragraph.
Uh-huh.
It's for fees collected when papers are served in Jefferson County,
Yes.
not,
Well, it's
Not
served in
within-
our, when they serve them in our town,
well, now,
as part of,
it's
it's just
a-
in Jefferson County.
all the money they collect for serving papers in Jefferson
Oh,
County
it's all
is
over?
divvied up to all the municipalities, or a portion of it is divvied up, and that's our
All right.
portion.
Okay.
It's not, more
So,
papers served in county
it's not
line.
in Jefferson
It's just
County?
a,
I thought that was a
for
lot of
raising-
papers.
yeah, oh no, we don't, it's what is done in Jefferson County.
Okay, all right. I'll correct them.
Do we have any other corrections or comments? All right, do we have a motion to accept with corrections?
Make a motion we accept it with correction.
Jane made a motion, do we have a second?
Second it.
And Steve seconded. All in favor? All right, unanimous, motion's carried. Okay. All right, let's go over the financial reports. We'll start with the general fund. The general fund beginning balance was $23,765.45. Our ending balance is $22,216.29. Okay. The next is the 2 and 7 road accounts. Our beginning balance was $8,060.71. And ending balance is $8,532.81. The next account is going to be the 4, 5, and 6 account. Beginning balance is $8,099.75. And ending balance is $8,393.63. And the last one is the capital improvements fund. The beginning and ending balance was $8,118.32. All right, any questions or comments, corrections to the financial reports?
I have a copy. On the 2 and 7,
Uh-huh.
when I was making out some deposits last week, the deposit books are almost the same, except for that account number. There's very little difference, and the 2 and 7 is written very small, and I guess I had my finger over it or something, because I didn't know, and I put my deposit that should have gone in the general fund, it was that $1,400. And that's what made it jump up so much. And I put it into the 2 and 7, so I had to write a check out of 2 and 7 and deposit it into the general fund. But
Okay.
it's posted correctly, and it all came out. But it did make it look, you may not have noticed it, but I did. I sweated over that one. How do I correct my mistake?
Yeah.
But I did it.
That's fine.
Yeah. But
That is
but
correct
it's
way to do
worked.
it.
It worked out, yeah.
That leaves a paper trail. So that's
I
fine.
made notes on it, and there's notes all stapled together. Anybody
Okay.
can go behind it.
I have no problem with that, as long as we have it documented.
That's right.
That's good. All right, any other questions, comments, corrections?
Make a motion, we accept the red.
I
Okay.
second it.
All right, Steve made the motion, Myrtle seconded, all in favor? All right, it's unanimous, motion carried. All right, no reports from special committees or reports of officers. The old business, streetlights, 2 and 11 are still out, 2, 11, and 18 are still out. We discussed that just prior to the meeting. After the meeting, I will go ahead and drive Deans Ferry, Smith Mill, and Codgersville to make sure all the others are working. And tomorrow I'll get out and tie the ribbon around them so the fire company can find them. Okay. Next item of old business is that wire, still can't get anybody to take responsibility for it, and have not gotten anything done with it. And drain cover is still
Still messed up.
no change
No
on
time.
the work.
Man says it's in the works. Just haven't got here yet.
Pardon me. All right, no change on the hanging wire or the drain cover. All right, this one should have been under old business too. The fire hydrant that was damaged to an automobile accident has been repaired, and a new hydrant was put in place.
We just flow test that and all.
Okay, great. So that's been taken care of.
There's still a sign that's laying on the ground there
Yeah.
that has been put back up.
I've got to order that from Commissioner Washburn. And Lucy, would you call Commissioner Washburn's assistant? And it's just a directional arrow. One of the directional arrow signs in that curve was clipped off when that car hit it. And we need to get it ordered and get them to install it for us. And whatever expense that is, then we will file that against the insurance company of the young lady who was driving the car. And I will contact Birmingham Water Works and pass that insurance information on to them so that they can recover their cost for the hydrants repairs.
While you got them on the phone, can we get that street sign put up where it says, lane instead of we keep getting our mail sent somewhere besides our house
And packages.
and packages.
And they tell me, I stop the trucks and they tell me it's because we don't have street sign.
The street sign is laying right beside the lighted sign.
Yeah,
The post is there, all it needs is put back up.
splitting hairs here, but
It's
We don't own
Fran's
that.
place.
we don't own that street.
I thought we did.
No, but we do not own the roads in Green Acres.
Okay.
Didn't Blunt County take,
Thought they took the streets over.
I thought they did. They
No.
No, they
They,
won't because.
there's a stipulation when I got the county to assume responsibility for our roads. If for all roads prior to, I think it was 96, that were in the town limits prior to 96. Anything after that date, the town's responsible for them. That also includes any annexations that take place. Anything that was annexed prior to that date, the county is responsible for those roads. But if it's annexed after that date, then the town is responsible for the roads. So, anyway, that's, the town of County Line doesn't own the streets.
Okay, that solved that.
Yeah, but, the streets still belong to Van. So, all right, anyway, let's go on to the next item here. I am going to talk to, Chief Miller, and talk about if the town is in need of any additional fire hydrants. Where I thought we needed one, we don't, because there is one there already, right there by Barbara Brannon's house. But sits down in a little gully, and driving past it, unless you're absolutely looking for it, you miss it. So I, driving that year, for as many years as I've been driving that road, I never noticed that until the other day. So, we don't need a fire hydrant on the top of the hill there. But anyway, I want to get with Chief Miller and to see if we need any more. Also, something else I need for you to do, Lucy. I've attached to your copy of the agenda is inventory of these fire hydrants, and I only have 7 hydrants on my list, but we have 8 within the town limits. The fire hydrant at the end of Coppersville is not on our list. If you would contact Birmingham Waterworks.
The town didn't pay for it, the families that live there did.
Are they still paying for it? I thought we took it over.
I've eaten since we talked about that, so I don't know.
It's been a couple of years since we talked about that, but I think someone's mother, one of the ladies that had lived there, passed away, and the family was still paying it.
And that's still going on.
All right, we have to get their permission to assume responsibility for it, but I think,
we're paying this amount.
well, the amount, yeah, but I don't know that my list is current.
Okay.
That's the amount we're paying every month,
I'll contact them
yeah, and
go over this with them, okay?
I don't really,
May I ask what hydrant y'all talking about?
pardon me?
What hydrant y'all talking about that's up in
It's down at the very end of Coppersville Road. It's by house number 732. Mailbox. It's way almost to the, I'd say it's less than 100 yards from the end of the road.
It's in front, almost right in front of my sister's house.
Okay. Okay. All right. Anyway, if, we need to, if we've, I guess, lost track of it, but we do need to get that off of there, the burden off of them, and the town assume that responsibility. Anyway, I did, a new hydrant will cost about $3,500 to have one put in. If it's on the same side of the road, it's the main. If it's across the road from the main, price goes up. So wherever we put one, we're going to put it right over the main. So, anyway, that's, I thought that was kind of silly, but that's the way it is. Yeah, had to dig the road up. Well, I guarantee you, 15 feet or 22 feet, whatever width of the road is, y'all have enough fire hose to reach that far. So, anyway, that's, where we are with that. And did you say it was Pine Mountain water that comes up the other side of Pine Bluff?
Pine Bluff starts somewhere right there at county line. And I'm gonna check right down where the next time is. I think there's one right there at the wall. In that way it's coming from
Okay,
I will say it's on the right, that's it for, old hot rod,
oh yeah, okay. Well, if we need to add any more out there, we'll discuss it, see.
Can I look at your map again while I'm sitting here?
Sure. I went around and I did map it out to the, all the hydrants in the town limits. So, all right. That was new business. And I'm gonna write this down as new business also, or it's gonna be old business next month. I have not gotten any estimates on the digital door lock. I just forgot about it. So I will follow up on that. All right, that's all I have on my agenda tonight. Council have anything?
None here?
All right. Any questions or comments from, yes, go ahead.
I'm gonna have to take off one day sometime soon, and getting close to the holiday, it's easier. And me and you's gonna have to get together and just go to the EMA adjustment
Okay,
and get our situation, if y'all are still wanting us to take over the coverage. I have got it worked out on my end as far as your ambulance service. Blunt EMS said they will follow us on into Jackson County if we go.
okay,
We have to have a written agreement with them. And, I don't know, I don't believe, from the way I was talking with him, that he's not gonna charge on that. But, potentially he'll make money anyway.
yeah,
And I don't know 100% sure yet if he's gonna have to buy another Jefferson County license. Because he has to have certain license in order to be a, in order to be first response into that county. Like if he wants to go into Jefferson County and do the first response there, he has to have a Jefferson County license. He has a Blunt County license. He does not have a Coleman County. They dropped Coleman and Jefferson like 4 years ago.
yeah,
They can go as secondary response. And it's up in the air right now on is if it's secondary response because I'm first response, or is it secondary, or is it still first response because they're the ambulance service? He's saying he's pretty sure that he can run under us and be a secondary response and he not have to have a Jefferson County license. If he has five Jefferson County license, that's how much it's costing.
yeah. I didn't know they had to have one like that. But I mean,
Makes sense.
yeah, a business license probably,
Pretty much. It's pretty much a business license.
yeah,
But and he told me that when I can, if I need his help to get with the EMA, he's actually sitting on the board at the EMA.
Okay.
Russell Powell, that's the head director over at Blunt EMS. And he looks at it this way, the way they have to come now, they have to come through Warrior from Hayden. So they're coming the same route, they're just gonna have to stop earlier than what they normally do. And And I don't know who this Jefferson County uses, is it RPS or do they take, so was it Warren? Tractor uses Warren, and I don't know how many trucks, I don't know how many trucks Warren runs.
I think they got three.
They got the two active and one reserve.
Yeah.
Now, given that it has hit the fan on us several times and it's not had an ambulance for a while, you know, it just happens.
Yeah.
But we've got 5 trucks running or 4 trucks running at all times, every day, every night, opposed to 2.
But we also have used Warrior for transport, Powerdale for transport,
We do use outside sources also.
and one rare occasion, we've had center point transport, but that's been on the far end of the county, 79,000.
So I didn't know if y'all would want to use Bunny and that's ambulance services, or would you want to continue with Warrior? I personally would want who I deal with on a daily basis, and that's Bunny.
Yeah.
Because I have my hotline, I call it, if I got a problem with somebody, I can call the hotline, you know. I ain't gonna get no answer service, and I'm not there, it's overloaded.
I have no real preference, but I would prefer that whatever best works with the fire department. Since you work hand in hand.
You can throw me in the back of your truck and take me if you need to, if that gets me there quicker. I ain't worried about the ambulance.
Yeah.
You just get me there.
You know, that's just things that I've been working on with that.
Okay.
Like I said, the only way I can see us solving it, because we're gonna have to have a couple hours to solve it.
Okay.
When I finally get somebody on the phone, it's time for me to leave. I gotta go back to work.
Yeah.
You know, I get 15 minutes at 9, and then they say, all right, I'm gonna call you back at 11. They call me at 11:15, I'm only 15 minutes late.
All right. Well, let me know, and I'm
You pretty much free any day.
pretty much. I just got to get up.
So if I spur of the moment called you tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do it. Just let me know.
Not saying it will be tomorrow, but
Right.
I work off spur of the moment.
Right. Before you leave, I'll make sure you have my cell and home number, because my cell stays on my desk 90% of the time if I'm at home. So, and I may or may not be in the office. So, but, all right, yeah, whatever it takes. Yeah. All right. Anything else?
The fire hydrant that goes to the, maybe I should address this second, but the one, you talk about the one up here in the corner for coolers.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's the one that was hit by a car on election day.
Was
Yeah,
it young girl?
a young girl, and I'd bet $1 to a donut that she was texting and not paying attention and went straight instead of curve.
They don't do that anymore, do they?
No, no. They don't go, they're not driving 80 miles an hour down the interstate.
I bet she don't do it again, because I bet she did that like
I
that.
bet she does.
Bet you that stuff
Yeah.
is getting
90% of
harder.
them do.
So, anyway, anything else?
One more
Yes, sir.
thing. You talking about the lights?
Yeah.
The poles? You know, last year we talked about the globe that's on the pole at my house, or right there at the corner by my house, being broken, and they was going to replace it, or said they were, and still haven't been done.
All right.
The light still works, but the globe around it
The-
doesn't.
the dome
I don't know
is-
if they considered that an issue or not, but, you know,
Well,
it's missing.
that's the one that's almost on the top of the hill up from your house.
There's one right at the end of my driveway there.
Okay, I know there was one, and I couldn't remember exactly where it was, but I had reported that to them, that it was, the dome is broken. All right, I'll come by and I'll get that pole number again, or actually, go in there in the office and look at the map. I've got the poles numbered and mapped now, so somebody tell me you got a light out at their house, just give me the address, and I'll look on the map.
Is Alabama Fire the ones that have to come to work on the phone?
So we-
Outsource it to those
No.
companies?
So we need to get some 4x8 sheets of plywood and put "Turn Me On" Alabama Power. and
No,
script
I
to
have
the
got,
pole.
We've got that covered. We've got that covered right here. He's fixing to shut.
You got some ribbon.
Tie this around the tree or around the pole, and they're supposed to know that light needs to be fixed. Go. Well, this has been going on for, it's going into the 4th month since we made the initial maintenance call to get the lights. They turned on a whole bunch of lights for us, and they did fix some, but they didn't fix all of them. And the one that needs to be fixed for us is this light up here in the curve. I mean, that's been out for over 6 months.
The crews that work on like this and the crews that are repairing, getting power back on are two totally different crews. I had a neighbor in Warrior that worked for Alabama Power, and we had a light out in the neighborhood, and they've been trying to get that thing fixed for months. And it got fixed after the tornado hit. They
Yeah.
fixed it while they were fixing the power. And he said that the crew that fixes the lights are still out doing that because they've got their own crews to get power back on.
Well, I've talked to the maintenance supervisor a couple of different times, and they got crews going, but some of the storm damage, they're sharing crews now.
Oh, yeah.
And that was his excuse the first time I called back, is they had a lot of storm damage at that time, still trying to get fixed.
With Georgia Power's in play and
Yeah, they come in as a mutual assistance.
mutual
They go,
aid. Yeah.
so, anyway, we're still trying to get them turned on. Alabama Power just doesn't respond very quickly, because that's 211 and 18 were on my initial list that we gave them for repairs, along with, 6 or 8 to be turned back on. And once we get the lights turned or repaired, then we're going to look at turning back on other lights, the remaining lights that are out, because our bank balance for the general fund is $23,000. When we came in, we had to cut the lights off because we had less than $1,000 in the general fund when we came in.
What's the cost
So-
of a light a month? Just one light?
$25 a month.
Because, I mean, it adds up.
Yeah, our street light bill is something like $350 a month,
$462.
$460. And our water hydrants is about $150 a month.
$135.
Yeah, so, but I think the town can afford it now, so we'll go ahead and turn on the others and request that they be upgraded to the high efficiency bulbs.
More economical bulbs.
Yeah, and I know that they did go through, before we came into the office, the previous council and mayor did have a lot of bulbs changed to more efficient bulbs, and the monthly fees went down on them. I don't know what's available today. Anyway, that's where we are with the street lights. We'll continue to follow up on that, and once we get these repaired lights completed, then we'll take the next step and start turning on the remaining lights that are out. We don't have that many left, but it'll still probably increase our power bill, maybe another $100. But I think, like I said, I think the town can afford it now. Yep. Anything else, council?
I make a motion, we adjourn.
We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
Steve, Myrtle made the motion, Steve seconded. All in favor? Unanimous, the motion carried. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much for coming.